Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a 9-month review on the Graceful MM bag that I got from Joy um, back in April. So I did the initial review of the bag when I first unboxed it, and I did the review. I had an authentic one, so I kind of compared it to that one. So of course, after that, I kind of just used the bag every day for like the first couple of months that I had it, for like 6 months straight. Like literally just used the bag to work. And so I would use it, all the time, and I would stuff it with a lot of heavy things. I just didn't know how long the bag was going to last. And I just decided to go ahead and use it because I had already, paid for it, and I couldn't return it or anything. So I decided to go ahead and use it. So I just wanted to do a review on how well this bag has held up. Again, I didn't really expect it to hold up very well, but it has. One of the things that I did kind of, I was a little unhappy with was the color of the canvas. I thought that it was too red, but I don't know if I've gotten used to the color of the canvas, or it had actually like darkened up a bit. But I mean, I think it looks okay. I mean, obviously this does not look like the authentic bag. I think there's a lot of things that kind of, if you really look at it, will let you know that it's not an authentic bag. But overall, I think it has held up pretty well. So the canvas, the outside of the bag looks great. There's no cracking or anything like that. I mean, the canvas looks great. There's no rubbing off or anything like that. And this is the back, the sides. This is the other side, and the bottom. The corners are in good shape. So overall, it looks good. The little luggage tag that it comes with, I haven't really paid much attention to it, because from the time that I got it, I just put it on the bag and I just kind of left it there. I do think that the authentic luggage tags that come with the Graceful MMs, I think they're a little thicker. They're a little bigger. I think this is a little smaller than the authentic, but like I said, I haven't had any issues with that. I literally just put it on and I've left it there. The sides of the bag, these rings up here, they are kind of, the color is kind of ripping off a little bit, just a tad bit, but only, and I think it's due to these kind of, I don't know what these are called, but they, of course, they rub off. They're rubbing on the ring constantly, so that's making the color rub off a bit. So you can see some silver. I don't think the camera is going to catch it because of the flash, but there is a little of the color is coming off. But again, I don't mind because it's in the very bottom of the bag, so you can't see it. The top looks great. The bottom is, the color is coming off, but again, you can't really see it unless you really stare at it. And same thing on this side. Okay, so the handle itself, it looks good. There are a lot of creases here because of the way that I store the bag. I usually just leave it hanging like this, and I think that's one of the reasons why all these creases started coming up. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but there is a lot of creases. There's no peeling though, just the creases. From this side, from the bottom part of it, there's really no creases except for, this side. Of course, this side, this right here, has some creases as well. And so this side. Oh, one of the things that you will notice is that this tends to, well, this thing used to annoy me a lot. This little piece of leather would always get stuck here. And I don't think this happens, but this is an issue with the authentic, but it always tends to go upward and get stuck here. So when I first got it, that was one of the things that would bug me a lot. So I would always just pull it down, and it tends to sit to the side as well. like where it's where you like it's supposed to sit in like this, but it sits like this, so that would always just bother me. And so I would always pull it, and then one time I actually pulled it like this side, I pulled it too hard, and the little leather piece came off. I mean, I have it here. I left it like that. But I mean, I do have it. But other than that, this leather handle is longer than the authentic bags. I think the authentic, the handles are, it's smaller. So this makes the bag, you know, hang like a little lower. But it's nothing too big. The stitching, I do see some little, I don't know, again, I don't know if the camera will catch it, but there is some little of the red coming up. The stitching itself is good, but there's like little like pieces of the fabric coming up. I think these can just be, I'll just cut them with scissors and it'll look fine. And I do see like some of the little, I don't know if you can see it, but the leather, the stitching, you can see some here. And I think that's the only one that I've been able to see. Again, the interior looks great. I mean, it's just red. I haven't had any issues with the zipper. The zipper works fine. I always tend to keep it open because I always just tend to keep my phone and my keys in here. Because everything, this bag can just be, it's big, so everything just kind of, you know, it gets lost in there. So I always tend to keep the things that I use the most here so that I can reach and get them like really quickly. So I do recommend that if you get this bag, you use an organizer because things can just get like lost in the bag. It's too big, so I would recommend an organizer. But overall, I was a little surprised that this bag has, you know, held up pretty well. I've used it, like I said, for days straight. When I got it for like 6 months, I've like stuffed it with really heavy things, and it has worked out fine. It has held up fine. Like I said, the color of the canvas, I don't know if I just got used to the color or if it did darken up a bit, but to me, I did condition it as well with the turtle wax, but I think I only did it like one time because I was a little scared that the color was gonna like come off or that it was gonna get stained or something like that. So I didn't do it. I only did it like one time, so I did condition it. But I was told by another person that buys a lot of the Joy bags not to condition the Damier Ebene with the turtle wax, but I had already done it once. So she said just do it to the monogram. So again, I am pretty satisfied with the bag itself. I mean, it has held up pretty well. But I think I'm actually thinking of selling it because I am not using it as much. I have another bag that I'm using now. I'm more into the Neverfull. I think it's just a little easier for me to like reach and get stuff, and it's a little like it's working out a little bit better with my lifestyle right now, as well because of my kids. Like this is the opening. Well, it's, you know, I mean, it opens up very well, but I just feel like I just need the Neverfull that it, you know, has two handles and it opens up. So I'm more using the Neverfull as my daily bag now. So I think I'm actually going to be parting ways with this bag. So if you would be interested, just let me know. Shoot me an email or, you know, send me a message or something. So this bag originally it costs $173, I think, on Joy's website, and then I think it's like 40, maybe like 45 in shipping. So for this bag, I think I paid about $215, $220, around that price range. So I'm not exactly sure if I am gonna sell it or not. But if I do decide to sell it, I'll leave it in the description box and let you know. And again, if you would be interested, just let me know. But it has been a great bag, and if I do decide to, you know, keep it, I'll make another review once it turns, I guess, 1 year old. I'll make another review, a 1 year review on the bag. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer. Thank you for watching.